Mm-hmm. 1 John 3:7. Yeah. Little children, let no man deceive you. He that doeth righteousness is righteous, even as he is righteous. He that committeth sin is of the devil, for the devil sinneth from the beginning. For this purpose the Son of God was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. Whosoever is born of God doth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin because he is born of God. In this the children of God are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of God, neither he that loveth not his brother. For this is the message that you heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. Yes. Now, a lot of people have a big problem with me and my want to make babies. Yes. And the Bible does say that I was to fornicate, come to find out, so my genitals into the population. Yep. I would really be a child of the devil. But I'm going to do what's righteous because righteousness is righteous. Yep. And I'm going to inform you of when you're violating the laws. Now, for those that volunteer that thought, well, I'd like to go to the Boca Raton. Yeah. And I'd like to wear one of these mini bikinis that covers up what should be covered but doesn't cover what shouldn't. Yeah. I'm one of these that thought that somebody had wanted to take over the sexuality of the nation. Now, I really dislike these Illuminatis that put that lizard in their rectum. And those in the fish family that said, well, we're going to use the genitals to control the population. Oral fish fixation. I'm one of these that doesn't like oral sex to doesn't like oral sex to be 5 or 10 minutes. Don't ever think that I'd participate in oral sex that takes less than a half an hour. It seemed like somebody had cheapened the sexuality of the nation. Now, for those in the family that had to come to find out because you thought that your genitals were more important than the righteousness of being children of God, yes, I'm going to want you put in prison. Pooh! I'm going to take all your assets. Ooch! And you're going to find out that as a revivalist, yes, I'd like to restore to the nation the eroticism of the actual sexual relationship. Yeah. Now, it's going to involve some fornication, but I don't consider it sin because of what you did to the sexuality. Yeah. You thought the sexual nerve endings were more important than the availability of being a revivalist. See, when I get to heaven, yes, there should be at least 1 billion persons throughout humanity that received Christ because of my ministry to them. Yes. And when you look at the doubling of the population by the time I'm 120 years old, yeah, I'm absolutely sure that we're going to burn up all this garbage. Because it is that we're going to continue to make it. Then you're going to buy my electricity. Yeah. You're going to buy my water. Yes. And you're going to make absolutely sure that you enforce the laws of the United States. Now, I am not going to sue you for obstructing my right to be a revivalist. Yes. But I am going to obligate you to give me custody of my sons because they're mine. Yes. And then I'm going to suggest again that Marilyn may not want to live with Mike. Yes. She might want to participate in volunteering, yes, in a little reprogramming of the sexuality of this great nation. And then for every nation of the world that thought, oh, why do we make a baby? Yes. And then we're going to go back to the way it was before the family decided what we were going to do. I just can't use my genitals to have sex with somebody that I don't love. Yes. I have to love the individual. I have to want to be a parent with them. Yes. We have to have co-parenting so that I get the child 6 months out of the year after the second birthday. Yep. And I want to be able to say when I'm 90 years old, waking up with a naked, beautiful woman that has huge breasts. Yes, that we have a family of 30 to 40,000 children and grandchildren and great grandchildren sitting there on the porch contemplating what I did with my life, thinking about what Jesus is going to say.